This is a camera with autofocus. But have you seen a microphone with autofocus for your voice? Enter the Lewitt Ray with its groundbreaking Aura technology. And this autofocus for your voice tech is not software-based. It is hardware-based, built into the microphone. Now, I'm a voice actor for video games, animation, and character work in general, so I think this could be a game changer. The question is the autofocus a gimmick? Or is it the real deal? There's only one way to find out. Let the unboxing begin. By the way, Lewitt did send me the Lewitt Ray for review, but everything I say in this video are my thoughts only. In this matte lighting, the box is gorgeous. Scan to check out your full guide online. Comes in a nice pouch. Oh wait, the mic isn't inside. And the pouch has stickers. Has a nice velvety texture. There she is. Let's start with this. The shock mount. Looks pretty sturdy. Feels like a high quality plastic. And this, I think I know what this is. It's the grill pop filter. Look at that. And we have a Lewitt branded foam pop filter. Seems dense enough. With a torch, some of the light does pass through, and I actually like that because that's better for the high frequencies. And of course, the microphone itself. That is heavy. This is the Lewitt Ray. Moral dilemma, to peel or not to peel. But it's got a flap, so let's peel it. Yeah! That does not look like mid-range mic quality. For the price, it actually feels very premium. We get this nice velvet strap. The shock mount does come with a 3/8 inch to 5/8 inch thread adapter. Nothing else in the box, and so the Lewitt Ray weighs 329 grams. That's a fairly balanced weight, considering this is just the microphone with no shock mount, stands, or anything. Just enough weight to signify quality without being too heavy. Let's try it out. The shock mount base is actually metal. Oh, that's a magnetic pop filter. Just snaps on like that. Huh. Let's plug it in. All right, so I've connected the Lewitt Ray to my Apollo Twin. What is happening? Let me raise my gain a bit. All right, there we go. And wait, what? What? Okay. Hello. So this is Aura technology. I'm talking close. Do you hear that? The gain, or the volume, keeps going up and down relative to me. And where I'm talking. What? I don't even know if I want to do my usual tests now. I just want to have fun with this and move back and move forward and move back and move forward and have exactly the same gain. But you can't hear that when I'm over here. You hear a bit more of that fan noise when I'm far because the gain is compensating. And when I'm close, I think it's detecting my face. Me. Yeah. The question is, does it clip? Hello! Yeah, of course, it will still clip. Now, I have been wondering, because when you use the Apollo Twin X, you can buy this plugin called Cvox that removes your background noise. Let me turn that on. So I'm moving back. And now that I'm back, even if I'm here, and even if I'm here, I knew it. I knew this was gonna work. Wow. What a combo. I'm just gonna move back. Move even further back, right here, and now the noise canceling of my interface is gonna kick in. This is so much fun. But yeah, that's just one of the things that you can do when you pair the Lewitt Ray with a great audio interface. But going back to the Ray itself, let me remove the noise canceling. I still can't believe it. Now let's go to the tests. Plosive test with Aura turned off. First, without the included magnetic pop filter. Yeah, let's stay back. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. With the magnetic pop filter. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. Now using the foam pop filter. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky peas perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Aura tech turned on. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Aura reduce the plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Aura with the magnetic pop filter. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Aura on with the foam pop filter. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Pesky P's perpetuate problematic plosives. Now for the rest of the tests, we'll be using the magnetic pop filter more. Sibilance test, Aura on. Smart citizens, subscribe to Dave Soltura. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe button down below. Aura turned off. Gotta drop the gain. Smart citizens, subscribe to Dave Soltura. Distance test with a constant voice, Aura turned off. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Distance test with me raising my voice as I move back, Aura turned off. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Distance test with me raising the gain as I move back, Aura turned off. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Distance test with a constant voice, Aura on. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Distance test with me raising my voice as I move back, Aura turned on. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Distance test with me raising the gain as I move back with Aura turned on. This is going to be very redundant because the whole point of Aura is to raise gain automatically as you move back, and I'm still gonna raise it. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Polar pattern test. Aura turned off. Polar pattern test, Aura on. Noise rejection test with Aura turned off. Now typing with a keyboard behind this microphone. I'm talking. Keyboard test with Aura turned on. I'm talking. Now the Lewitt Ray did not come with a tabletop stand, so we'll just keep it mounted on this mic arm. Resonance test, Aura turned on. Resonance test, Aura turned off. AC noise test, Aura turned off. Setting my AC to jet mode. Alright, so my AC is now set to jet mode, so it's pretty loud. I'm talking, and I'm gonna stop talking for a bit so you can hear it. Guitar test without Aura. Take that pop filter off. This is how it sounds in vocals. Guitar test with Aura turned on. This is how it sounds in vocals. Low, medium, high voice test with Aura turned off. This is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a low voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a medium voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a high voice. This is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a low voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a medium voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a high voice. With Aura on. Aura off, but this time using the foam pop filter. This is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a low voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a medium voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a high voice. And Aura turned on. This is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a low voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a medium voice. And this is how I sound on the Lewitt Ray with a high voice. Alright, let's talk about the pros and cons. For one, the sound cuts through a mix well. The Lewitt Ray, as you can hear, has a lot of presence, and you can hear that through 4 to 6 kilohertz. The presence boost is so obvious that even if you have the foam filter on, it is still going to cut through a mix. And for us voiceover people, that EQ range of 4 to 6 kilohertz is crucial for articulators. Great for sounding clear and precise. Now, because this can cut through a mix well in the right hands, it is going to save some time. Less EQing in post. Pro 2, the Lewitt Ray has plenty of inclusions. Comes with a foam pop filter, it comes with a nice, reliable shock mount, and its own magnetic pop filter. You're getting this super cool Aura tech right on the mic, but you're still getting all the inclusions straight out of the box. Pro 3, it is feature rich. You'd think that you'd only get the incredible Aura tech, but it also comes with the manual mute button, and it also comes with distance-based auto mute, which is incredible, in case you missed it. Pro 4, it helps keep your tone and your volume constant. So that's the main thing we get out of Aura Tech. I can move back and forth and back and forth, and tonally and volume-wise, I am more or less going to sound the same, which is incredible. Very useful if you have a guest on your podcast. Pro 5, it has an elite signal-to-noise ratio of 86 dB. For perspective, the popular Audio-Technica AT2020 has an SNR of 74 dB. So at the same volume, the Lewitt Ray is going to have 12 dB quieter background hiss. The audio you're listening to right now in my studio is 100% unboosted, even though there's AC in the background, and even if I have a studio fan over here. I use the Neumann U87 all the time, and this has an SNR of 82 dB. This is 4 dB quieter, and while 4 dB sounds like a small number, it could mean the difference between having to do some cleanup in post and not having to do cleanup. So if we're just talking about raw specs, this Lewitt beats this $3,200 microphone. Now for the cons. Con 1, Aura raises your background noise. What I mean by that is, as I step back, you can hear the noise floor ever so slightly increasing. And if you have your headphones on, you should now be hearing more of the studio AC. So what's happening here, it is boosting the gain to compensate for the distance, but by boosting the gain, it does increase the environmental noise. So it's not that Aura itself adds background noise, it's the auto gain increase by distance that increases the background noise. Maybe if they create a Ray 2.0, they could include some onboard noise canceling technology just to attenuate that increase in noise. Con 2, Aura detects your hand. And that could be a con because as I move right back here, so it's detecting me as if I'm far, but the moment I put my hand here, it's as if I am close to the mic, but it is actually my hand that is close to the mic, not me. So as you can see, I put this here and I put it down, I put this here. It thinks I'm close, but I'm actually pretty far, and I put it down. So it has happened that when I move my hand around like this, it kind of messes the gain up a bit. So the key is not to do this. Con 3, and this was a use case that I was really excited about, it is not a compressor. What do I mean by that? So normally what a compressor does is, even as you raise your voice like so, the compressor is going to squish that volume so that whether you're whispering or you're shouting, you still have roughly the same volume. I was really excited at the prospect of just shouting and whispering tuning and just changing my dynamics, hoping that Aura would make the loud parts quieter and the quieter parts louder. That is not what happened, and that's okay. So when you turn Aura on and set a specific gain, Aura locks you in at a target loudness, but what is considered too loud or clipping when you're close, and what is considered too loud or clipping when you're far is going to be the same. Clipping is still going to be clipping, and too quiet is still going to be too quiet. It's not like one of those audio interfaces where you have an auto gain button. You have to manually set your gain. So like this, I have made this quieter, and Aura is going to keep it at this quiet loudness no matter your distance. Con 4, it is not a warm mic, especially in Aura mode. I think not sounding warm or full-bodied with Aura on could be a pro if you're layering a lot of vocal tracks. You get to avoid the muddy bass from stacking up, but for a voiceover context, it could sound underwhelming. However, it can sound warm when Aura is turned off. So would I recommend the Lewitt Ray? Absolutely. It is a modern, utilitarian microphone with incredible sound, great classic objective specs across the board. Plus, it's got all these amazing features and all these incredible inclusions. This is a studio workhorse microphone. I can recommend it to podcasters, voice actors, narrators. Singers are gonna love this, and gamers might not like this as much if you don't have a sound-treated, soundproofed room. But if you are an intermediate streamer gamer who does intend on soundproofing your room, this is such a versatile studio workhorse for pretty much most use cases, including live and recorded scenarios. Overall, I am really digging the Lewitt Ray. It is the most fully featured mic in my arsenal right now, with a great tone and an incredible signal-to-noise ratio. And yes, for the price, it is an incredible value. If you want to get your Lewitt Ray, make sure to check out the links down below. And I just want to thank these incredible people. Thank you. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, just hitting that subscribe button makes a really big difference for this channel. What do you think of the Lewitt Ray? Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in this video.